Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to part 13 for my Life Hunt series. I can only hope that I haven't forgotten anything, because once again, as per usual, it's been a massive rush trying to get this goddamn stream started. This guy's asking me if I'm coming. God damn it, I just readied up. Well, I didn't ready up, sorry, I mean to say. I just got ready for the quest by eating and changing my equipment. I don't know how much more this guy wants from me. I've been pretty damn snappy with what I've been doing, but anyway. Of course I'm bloody coming. Anyway, so... that can also be taken out of context. But anyway, so I have a few things that I need to talk about here. It's funny, I feel so frantic whenever I start these bloody live streams, but anyway. Let's relax. Let's get into a mellow mood, everyone. No, my voice, if you haven't noticed, is not exactly perfect, and that leads into a discussion that I wanted to have in the form of a bit of an update. I'm going to turn down the TV just a little bit, just to ensure that there is no bleed into the microphone. I only turned it down a little bit, but anyway. So, I'm happy to be back in 3 Ultimate, that's for sure. It's been maybe 2 months since I was last playing 3 Ultimate. Maybe a month and a half. But I can tell you that every single time I come into this game, I'm thinking, geez, I hope there are people playing it. Because every single time I come here, it's always been about 2 months or more, so that's always in my head, you know. I'm always thinking, I hope there's still an online community, and every single time I'm pleasantly surprised to find that there is some kind of online community. And, of course, it's nowhere near the size that it was even 2 years ago, which is kind of scary. But, yeah, that's alright. Just need to get used to playing the game again here with this controller, which is kind of strange. I've become very used to using the PS4 controller to actually play Monster Hunter, because I've been using it for Portable Third, Freedom Unite, Freedom 1, Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. So, yeah, using the Classic Controller Pro, which is this controller right here, is, and by the way, this is the original Classic Controller Pro that I got with my copy of Try back in 2009. No, 2010, sorry, if I could possibly get my dates correct. But yeah, that was a thing. And I still have this controller, so I've used this controller. I mean, I've talked about it before during my 3 Ultimate live streams, but yeah, I have been using this controller for a lot of Monster Hunter play, and it's pretty cool that I am still using it. So, anyway, it's a pretty solid controller, so for anyone who wasn't sure if it was a good controller, well, I can pretty much vouch for its quality and longevity pretty damn solidly. I hope the game's not too loud. Let's see. Oh, it looks good. Doesn't look too loud. And doesn't look too quiet either. My last Dragon Quest Swords livestream was a bit too loud. I'm a little bit worried about things being perfect these days, but anyway. Let's get out of the way of this fellow, who is constantly jumping around. I have not really been assisting too much in this hunt. I decided that I wanted to go, what's the word, raw, because, I don't know, I'm crazy. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank God the netcode's a bit better in this game than, say, the PSP games. But anyway, obviously it would be better here. If I were playing the PSP games, I would have definitely upswung that person. But anyway, in terms of treating this video as like an update, I'm going to go ahead and start doing that now. I do apologise for the fact that I haven't really been uploading anything during the last 7 days or so. Now the reason why is because I couldn't talk for a number of days. 2 specifically, like I could not talk for 2 days. And then all of the days after that, it's been slowly getting better as time goes on. And kind of, the problem was, as soon as I was able to talk like this, actually be able to get some sort of reverberance going on in my voice modules, if that makes any sense. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, so just to kind of get a little bit of vibration going as opposed to like, once I was at that point, a cough started to come on, so I couldn't talk like more than 2 sentences without needing to cough. And that's a problem when you're trying to do a bloody commentary, so that's why it's only been now that I have actually... That's a great camera angle. Anyway. Yeah, it's only been now that I have felt comfortable with being able to get on camera here and talk, because my voice has just not been acceptable. But anyway, I think I've made it pretty clear that I'm not doing too much damage right now, but I don't really care. I used some random hammer that I had in my inventory. It's actually pretty weak. It's only doing... well, there's no point looking at my end damage. That's 1440. That's decent, but it's only 1248 damage here with the Midnight Eternum. It does have 30% affinity, but it's like... There are certain hammers that have a lot more damage than this thing. I would have used the Grongigas, it's just I didn't feel like using it because I'm a weird person, so... Yeah, that's the thing. Next time I will use something that's actually damaging, so... Yeah. That is something that I'm interested in doing. So, my voice still is not perfect, I do realise this, and I do apologise for the fact that it might not be perfect. I haven't even gotten my chats up. It's very difficult for me to get my head around this stuff. I apologise if someone has been talking to me and I have not been responding to them. I really have not been. Oh god, I need to pause. Oh, hi Paul, welcome back to the live stream. I've not been talking to you. Yeah, my voice can be heard, fortunately. So, yeah, it's, it was really, really bad for a while. Alright, I do have my chats up now, and I do apologise for not having them up before. But anyway, I'm going to pause any playback on my PC, because that will slow down my stream connection. And, yeah, we are good to continue. So, in terms of what I'm doing right now on the channel, I will be trying to focus a little bit more on uploading Let's Plays, but here I am doing a long Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate live stream just to sort of, I suppose, make it up to you guys, because I know that there is a decent audience of people who are watching my Monster Hunter live streams, and I'm very happy to see that, and my apology to those people who have not seen a video uploaded by me for about 7 days when it comes to Monster Hunter. Here you are. I've given you 3 Ultimates, so that's kind of the thought process, and I've also wanted to be playing, well, I've wanted to play 3 Ultimate for a while as well, so yeah. And that's the situation with that. But yeah, I'm going to try and really get on top of my Let's Plays, because I've not been getting on top of them really. My current priority is Breath of the Wild when it comes to Let's Plays. I'm going to try and get both Skyward Sword and Phantom Hourglass up to the point where I can start doing those Let's Plays in a live stream format. And there's a bit of a long conversation that goes along with why I'm going to do those in a live stream format. Basically, all of the Zelda games and Castlevania games I plan to do in a live stream format, and it has to do with the lack of exposure that those videos get on YouTube. So yeah, if I can sort of counterbalance that by having it be available to the Twitch community in terms of being content that's visible, yeah, that's sort of gonna, as I said, counterbalance that lack of exposure on YouTube, at least a little bit. So, just that little bit of counterbalance is what I need. And then in terms of Monster Hunter, it's a little bit of a nightmare, because at the moment I just feel like Monster Hunter is this time sink, even so far into the, into my Monster Hunter career, we'll call it. I feel like it's such a time sink that I can barely handle it. So, the situation currently is that I want to play Monster Hunter Online. Any amount of time that I would spend playing a Monster Hunter game in my own time, not recording, is time that I would like to spend in Monster Hunter Online, so that I can actually get a character together that is worth recording in a setting like this. So for example, all of the characters that I use pretty much to record in Doomlink's live hunts are pretty well built. You know, they've got a lot of weapons and armor sets that can be used at whatever given time, and of course the benefit to that is that it gives varied gameplay in one way or another, whether it be visual or the actual physical gameplay anyway. Physical, it's a weird way to say it, but the point is that having a well-built character is important for me when I'm doing these recordings, and I certainly do not have anything of the sort in Monster Hunter Online, so I do need to go and get that done. And the problem with that is that I also have Generations Ultimate, which I have not really put much time into. I think it's been... I don't believe that they compile the hours from Generations into your Generations Ultimate save, so therefore I've done about 80 hours in Generations Ultimate, which is nothing. Like, 80 hours in a Monster Hunter game is pathetic. I've even done 400 hours in... well, it's closer to 500 now, in 4 Ultimate, and I feel like I've barely played that game, so, yeah. I mean, it's incorrect to say that I've barely played it. I do have a decently well-built character, but still, when it comes to a Monster Hunter game, it's kind of not quite there. Fastest you've done it? Guys, that was horrendous. That was a really, really bad run. I feel sorry for these guys. That was probably the slowest I've ever done this quest, at least in recent memory, because my current play is not all there, and yeah. You think one of these monsters was copied in the last DLC of The Witcher 3? That would be kind of funny if that were the case. But yeah. Fey Wyvern Gem. I went to go say Wyvern. I need to get out of the habit of that. I originally said Wyvern back before I watched any Monster Hunter content, but then people kept saying Wyvern, so I got in the habit of saying that instead. But it's not Wyvern, for God's sake. Anyway, I'm gonna collect all of this stuff. I'm just double checking to make sure that I don't have a stack of 99 of any of this stuff, because I do need to keep in mind that I'll be running out of box space if I don't actually keep track of this stuff. That's a decent charm, but I'm not going to actually use it. I've got no idea, Paul. They copied Sauron as the main villain of Witcher 3. I've got no idea. I don't believe that they'd be able to get away with that. But regardless, Mordred has posted the same quest again. They only need to do it one more time, and I was a little bit worried about this. I was thinking that because it's a group of Hunter Rank 6s, they're all Hunter Rank 6s, and I will mention that it is very nice to see people actually still playing this game in a group together at the lower levels. It's kind of cool. But I was a little bit worried that maybe they would want to be grinding things, but I've been told that this is the last time they're going to do the quest, so yeah. What are we going to do? Could do a little bit more damage and whip out the Spectral Demolishers. How about that? What would be a good set for that? My status set, I suppose. Here we go. I wouldn't mind... oh, I do have Sharpness +1, so that's pretty much what I wanted. Either Razor Sharp or Sharpness +1 is what I needed there, so that's cool. I don't often whip these out, to be honest, and... yeah. I do have a Discord. I've been using Discord since September of 2015. Not long after it launched. Ugh. Excuse me while I blow my nose. Missed the fucking bin, but anyway. Nothing unusual. So, oh, status attack +2 does not work with this particular weapon, which is interesting. Okay. I do have the keyboard so that I can type to these people, and I do find that to be important, but, yeah, just one moment. Get? No, set. But look at that ease of communication. You just sort of start typing, there's like a fucking text box there. And it's like... they're like, yeah. They're probably wondering why some Hunter Rank 380, whatever I am, is... oh, wait, what Hunter Rank am I? 357 is like using a set that is not working with the weapon at all. The reason why is because I'm barely paying attention. Okay, so I could go with... no, that doesn't have Sharpness +1. I really want something with Sharpness +1. What do I have? Oh, that's right. go with the honed blade set. That'll do me. Obviously, honed blade has sharpness +1, so that will do me. Bit of a simple set, but these particular skills are pretty good for this game. It's not too easy to get many skills with honed blade in this game. It's very similar to how it was in Freedom Unite with Stellar Hunter. And then, of course, everything changed in 4 Ultimate, where it's like honed blade is one of 7 skills you can have on an armor set. Thanks, 4 Ultimate. Anyway, 4 Ultimate was probably the closest thing we had to Frontier's crazy skill stuff in the mainline series. But I would suggest, and I've talked about this before, I would suggest that the next Monster Hunter game that will appear on the Switch... Why am I going here? Need to buy some whetstones. But yeah, I would suggest that the next Monster Hunter game to appear on the Switch is going to be very much Frontier-esque, and that will be Portable Team's answer to 5th generation. So, because you have to look at it logically, they're not going to take a more realistic route, I don't believe. If they do, then I'll be upset, because I shouldn't say realistic, they might take a more Americanized route. Is my mic working? Hello? So, yeah, I would say that it would not make sense for Portable Team to move away from the more Japanese-style Monster Hunter games. And I would... I say this partially because I'm, I guess, really hopeful, and I would like to think that the guys over at Portable Team are not so stupid that they're going to pull a world. So, I think creatively speaking, those guys would be more comfortable with doing something more in the vein of Frontier. Now, I'm not entirely happy with that, because Frontier, as it is now, is not the kind of game that I really want to play. It's no longer Monster Hunter, in a similar way to how World is no longer Monster Hunter, at least how I look at it. Because World takes away a lot of the things about Monster Hunter that made it unique and special and difficult to get into, which it all added to this very unique niche. And then Frontier... You're running around with your weapon. Like, hello? Seriously though, it's not really acceptable. It's an inside joke, Paul. Don't worry about it. But, yeah, I'm not entirely impressed that I'm doing this quest again. Actually, do I have any means to restore my stamina? That is a question. No, that sucks, actually, because this amount of stamina is not entirely ideal with the dual blades. I need to try and get my gauge all the way up. The best way to get the gauge up is pressing A to do that sort of, whatever you call it. I don't even know how to describe it. It's sort of like a spinning slash. Yeah, that's probably a good way to describe it. Jules, yeah, I will never forget Jules, don't worry. That guy Mordred is about 10 times better than Jules. I can actually quantify that. 10 times better. And he's Hunter rank 6, whereas Jules was like Hunter rank 150 or something like that. It was ridiculous. Hey! Alright, that is... He's down. Alright, so now that I do have my blade charged, we're gonna not use Demonized mode because I just do not have the stamina for it. But yeah, it was so funny. These guys were like, oh, that was the fastest we've done yet for the last quest. And I'm like, that was horrendously slow. But anyway. Jules was king of your ass. Is that right? Well, good to know. But, I don't know if the, where is the other... Aha. What the hell is he doing down there? Is he in the Baroth area? I think so. It's so funny. I'm not used to having the heads-up display be so frickin' small. And that was one of my main complaints about this game when it first came out. It was like, I needed a fucking magnifying glass. Oh, he's not in Baroth's area. But anyway, I needed a fucking magnifying glass to be able to see the map. It was ridiculous, and I didn't really like it at all. But that was because I was used to the size of portable thirds heads-up display at that time, and even Try's heads-up display was not as small as this, it was considerably bigger. So, yeah, I just was not a fan of it. And the whole thing where the 150 health and stamina didn't go to the end of the screen, that's something that I prefer when it comes to a Monster Hunter game. I like to have it be at the end of the screen, but that's become more of a portable Monster Hunter thing. At least I'm pretty sure that it was the case. But, yeah. This quest is not the best quest in the world, and I'm glad that we're only doing one more of these. The weapons that I'm using right now are completely overkill for this quest, by the way, but because these guys were so happy with how quickly it was done before, I thought, hey, I'll give these guys a bit of a faster quest. But, yeah, they are almost a rainbow, when you look at it that way. I do like the Brachydios weapons visually, but of course they were completely broken in this game, because slime element, and Capcom being stupid when it comes to balancing for something that they haven't actually worked with before. But, anyway, that's Capcom for you. Where the hell is this guy? He shouldn't have to... Oh, okay, well I guess we're going to completely annihilate a Great Jaggi. One moment while we just kill this thing. You poor bastard. I'm surprised it's not dead already. See, it would say certain number of monsters left. One monster left, I think, once we kill him. God, he's taken a beating. That was surprising. Anyway. You have beer. I have beer as well, don't worry. It's all over here. Actually, I don't have beer. I have a bottle of rum, which I'm not drinking because my fucking throat was having a problem for a while. What's Momonga saying? Oh, that's right. I kept my fucking thing up here. That's ridiculous. I did not realise that I'd kept my stupid display all the way up there. I was not actually monitoring the stream at all and completely didn't realise that. The reason why I was floating in the air for a while is because I was trying to show you guys the chat while I was talking in the chat. And, yeah. Don't worry, I'm not floating anymore. I'm now in a comfortable position. It's funny because when I was first recording 3 Ultimate, I did not realise that I was actually going to be covering the chat in such a way. And to be honest, covering the chat does affect the, I suppose, the viewing experience, because, what's he even talking about? This should be considered animal abuse, is what he said. Alright. And that might have actually been able to appear above my head there. Aye! God. Just jumping around a little. Which is what this monster does, obviously. I do apologise for having to clear my throat from time to time. I was actually really upset. I woke up this morning and my voice was worse than it was last night, and I thought, oh, here we go again. But no, I just had to cough up a little bit of shit, and then I was good to go for this recording, because I was actually wanting to record this yesterday, but I kept on coughing like an idiot, so that didn't really work out for me. But we're all good today, which makes me happy. Oh, God. But yeah, so now that I'm no longer floating, hopefully this thing is going to fucking die. Those two things are not in any way related to each other. But that's the style of the Doomlink commentary. Speaking, but not really speaking. Anyway, my voice is currently at about 95%, I guess. I can't even think of a word to use there, but the point is it's at 95%. And you know what I mean when I say that. What's this? Mega Potion? I think I didn't really need those. I wasn't throating Atos. He was throating me. But don't tell any of them that. So Momonga is asking if this is the last quest that we're doing, which is, as in, the last one of these quests. I joined for 2. I've got no idea how many they did, but I can tell you right now I'm not doing this again. There's no frickin' way. I think I've actually done this quest on camera before, and I was not entirely appreciating that, so yeah. If we can actually do something else now, that would be great. One great thing about this game is that while it does take a long time to get the quests moving again, not with this group actually. This group is an exception. They want to move through this nice and quickly. Probably because they're not fundamentally 3 ultimate / tri players, so they take things much faster than, say, the older tri and 3 ultimate players would. They take forever to get started with anything, which can be a problem when recording, but it's generally easy to just keep going with a hunt, because whenever someone sits down ready to play this game, they're going to play it for a while. So I generally don't have to worry about not having a team all of a sudden, although that can be the case when they're wanting to do a quest that I don't want to do, so yeah, we'll have to see. Oh, hi, Makan. I don't know what meme you're talking about, but anyway. I said the meme. Rightio. But welcome to the live stream again, Makan, and thank you for hosting me. Makan is on Twitch, by the way. Oh, dear. What are we doing now? Sticky situation. 2 Brachydios. I don't mind doing this quest, but I do not want to farm this quest. If they post it again, I'm going to try and look for a different room, and if seriously there is no other room for me to join, I will have to do that quest. But they might end up going with 3 if I leave, so that's a problem. But anyway, what do I want to use for this quest? I don't really want a gun, because then I'd have to bring wet fish for combinations, and I might not have enough. Actually, no, let's go light bowgun, elemental light bowgun. Let's do it. Wherever that might be. Alagun, there we go. So, oh, that's true. And doesn't my Plesioth gun shoot ice as well? I think it does. Let me double check it. Have to use L. God. So, what have we got? It's the Plesioth Drencher. I believe it's shooting ice? Where is it? Okay, what about the Diamond Crest? Freeze and Flaming, what the hell were they thinking? So, Master Kettle Blower shoots both. Water and Thunder. I was hoping that I'd be able to shoot water and ice with one of my guns. I can do it with the heavy bowgun. Ugh. Let's not do that. Okay, well, Momonga's saying kinda need this for next rank. I'd like to think that these guys are prioritizing their key quests, to be honest. So... Oh, hi Milkshake, welcome to the live stream again. It's good to see you. Haven't seen you for a little while, but you did comment on one of my videos recently, so I do thank you for... I don't want to say your patronage, but anyway. Okay, let's go with a weapon that's not gun. I've changed my mind. I'll have to choose... let's go dual blades. Let's do it again. We'll go with the Hone Blade set. And we'll whip it out. Master Sabers, here we go. Alrighty. Hopefully I'm not taking too long for these guys, because of course they are not, by the looks of it, fundamentally, like, 3rd gen players, so therefore they probably don't have the... Never mind. I was going to say they don't have the patience, but they're taking just as long to get ready for this as I am, so that's a good thing. I'm happy to see. I just say that because before, like, I was just taking a pretty normal amount of time to get ready for the quest last time, and the guy's like, are you coming? It's like, of course I'm bloody coming. Anyway. Pyro and Polisher, that'll do. You're working on a Dark Souls 3 Dagger Bleed build, Makan. That's pretty cool. I've been doing a Bleed build. Well, it's technically a dual weapon build, dexterity based, but I do have a lot of points in luck, so that I can also use bleed and poison. I believe that poison is also affected by luck, but mostly bleed is affected by luck to my knowledge, so... Some why this Monster Hunter looks not as cool as previous I watched. Well, this is the best Monster Hunter game, so I'm sorry to hear that. Alright, let's join the quest. It's confusing because there are 2 people in the chat named Paul. Russian guys named Paul. I suppose I have to call you Pavel now. I'll call you Pavel. Anyway. Feline Polisher, that's actually really good. Speeds up sharpening time. That's exactly what I was thinking, because I'm used to having speed sharpening on my dual blade sets in Freedom Unite, and I don't have a dual blade set yet for Portable Third, because I have not been using dual blades at all in that game. Not because I have a problem with them, I actually really enjoy the dual blades in Portable Third. They're probably the best, well, not the best weapon type in Portable Third, but the dual blades are at their best in Portable Third. So, yeah, I don't really know why, but I just... 60 health, 60 dex, and 80 faith on your build. 80 faith? Bloody hell. It's rather overkill. Pavel? I don't know. Isabel is still getting ready for the quest, which I'm perfectly fine with. So I'll just sit here and relax. But to just sort of talk about what I was discussing before. I want to play more Generations Ultimate, but I feel like any time that I spend not playing Monster Hunter Online, that's not time well spent, which kind of bothers me a lot, but anyway. What can I do? What can I do? Eventually, Monster Hunter Online is going to stop existing, yes. And then at that point, I will be able to play Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, but then that will be like several months from this point. And then everyone in Generations Ultimate will be way over-leveled as compared to me, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. I might have a better team in general. It's nothing personal, Springer. I just won't ever be back there. But thank you. I am ready, Momonga. Momonga is saying to Mordred that he has pretty good armor. Not particularly. I suppose, well, I haven't even been looking at what they've been running as far as armor sets. Are they using, like, high rank armor? Ooh. Ooh! Ooh! Guys. Anyway, so... Mordred is not necessarily a high standard here, but anyway. Jarl got cool armors. I was thinking that maybe they were all friends or something, but Momonga's sort of talking as if that's not the case. But anyway. Sticky situation. I'm not necessarily a fan of Brachydios, generally speaking, but he's definitely not a terrible monster, and I think that he is a good flagship for this game, so... I don't know. The thing is with Brachydios, I used to have a problem with him because I suppose he was something new. This is a big Brachydios, by the way. But yeah, I used to have problems with him because he was something that I hadn't really fought before, but I'm used to him now. And I felt like at times I would just randomly get exploded and it was annoying, but... If you find monster, signal. Well, that's not necessary. You use your eyes, man. But yeah, for example, Brachydios can just be doing his combo and then he'll suddenly turn around and then ram you with... Well, he does this head maneuver and it's like a long-range explosion attack. That often gives me trouble, but generally speaking, I don't really have a problem with him anymore. This was a long time ago when I was having problems with him, pretty much when this game first came out. Of course, this was Brachydios' first game. Or you could be anal and say, his first game was Monster Hunter 3G, this is 3 Ultimate. So, whatever you prefer. Oh god. Oh god, I'm not going to speak like him, Paul. There's no way on planet Earth. If I did an entire video talking like him, I wouldn't have any likes. They would all be dislikes, I can assure you that much. Of course, Paul is referring to a guy in Dragon Quest Swords who talks really slowly. He's this old guy. And he talks like this, and you have to be really patient when listening to him talk. And I'm just like, end my life, please. It's Tickety-Boo, by the way. Paul is Tickety-Boo. I have a feeling that... Oh yeah, that's right, Hyper Brachy. I wanted to talk about Hyper Brachy. He is kind of fun. I like him. Which is weird, because I was just talking about how I wasn't a fan of Brachydios originally, because he kind of was exploding randomly. But... Hyper Brack is even worse in that regard. So that shows you that by the time for Ultimate... See, this is an example of what I hate. Just out of nowhere he's going to do this attack. That's usually what gets me. But yeah. Bloody hell. I will only go gun with Hyper Brachy though. I will never go Blade Master with him because he's exploding all over his body, so if you're close to his body, obviously you're going to get sent flying. So it's definitely not an ideal scenario to go Blade Master. I have never done it, so I can't necessarily say for sure that it's terrible, but that's how I would logically look at it. I can't imagine it not being terrible, basically. Oh god. This American version Godzilla is a dick. That's one way of putting it. An American Godzilla. Well, to start with, this is a Japanese game, so... What the hell? Did I get flinched out of my demon dance? I didn't think that I did. That would be kind of crazy. I really hate how when you dash using the demonized mode, you actually lose a bit of your sword charge. That is crap. Not a fan of that business. But anyway. Ooh. My play has not been incredible today, and I do apologise for that. But I'll get in the groove. This is going to be a pretty long live stream, so... I'll probably be getting in the groove sometime soon. Although the length of this live stream is going to depend on my stomach, because I haven't eaten today, and I'm probably going to be so hungry that I'll just be like, okay, time to end the stream. So I would guess that that's what's going to happen. Oh, I'm going to try and get my charge up doing this attack. This is the best attack, once again, the spinning slash, to actually get your charge up. Sort of aiming for the legs for the most part, because my weapons do not have much long range. And so... yeah. The legs are a consistent target for me. Consistent in the way that pretty much all of my hits are going to actually make contact. As opposed to, say, the arms, where some of my flailing swings are not actually going to make contact, so... yeah. Where did this habit of going yeah come from? I've got no idea. Let's stop doing that. Randomly, for no reason at all, I'll have certain little things that I do that sort of come out of nowhere, and I've got no idea why they exist, and then I just need to make the decision to not do it anymore. So, yeah. I shouldn't demon dance that, because you can see pretty much all of those hits I just missed, although I think the final slash there broke the head, which is interesting. Anyway. I don't think that I need any... Actually, I do need some Brachydios stuff. You know, in this game, I found it very difficult to get Brachydios gems, and I've got no idea why. I got so many palliums, but not many gems, and it really pissed me off. So what I was always lacking was gems, so if I could get some gems here, that would be kind of cool. I'm not necessarily intending on making any Brachydios weapons, or even expanding my character further than it has been expanded already. However, maybe it would be nice to make some sort of Brachy weapon that I don't have already. I don't have the Greatsword because I've never seen a value in the Greatsword. I'm not going to go combo Greatsword, that's not really my interest, so yeah. Oh god. And there is our friend. Is it worth paintballing him? I suppose it is, let's do that. Is someone else going to paintball him? No, I will do it. Just so we can keep track of him. Paintballing two monsters can be a problem if you can't differentiate them. But of course it's very easy to differentiate these two, because one of them has a lot of broken stuff and one of them doesn't, so... Let's say, for instance, the quest has just started, and you've got two Brachys coming into the area, or two of the same monster coming in the area in general. You don't want to paintball both of them, because it's going to make it harder to actually stick to one monster. So, at least that's what I prefer. I'm so sick of YouTube auto-fucking moderating my chat. It needs to stop. I need to actually, go into the settings for that. I'm sure I don't know about his dick, but maybe it would have a mace on it, much like his tail and his fists and all of that. I'm sure that their mating is quite aggressive and painful. Or at least painful to watch, probably not painful for them. I didn't know that they didn't say it for referring to animals in Russian, so I suppose, like, I was only aware of that being the case in French. I suppose in Russian it's the same. There we go, and we managed to break both of the fists, which is pretty cool. So we got all breaks except for the tail. I believe it's normal calves here? Yes. I'm hoping for a gem personally, which is funny because I haven't actually wanted to get a Brachydios gem in like more than 3 years, but whatever. Here I am. Yeah, in French they have genders for everything, because it's the le and lay, I think. Yeah. And one's male and one's female, so for all things, not just animals, there will be like a gender association there. Oh god. I thought he was gearing up for a big fist attack. Sometimes I just don't know what this guy's doing. I do find it funny that the Brachydios monsters get around in the ice location. But, anyway. It is interesting, I suppose, like, why... There would have to be a reason why he's not really in any way affected by the cold. Maybe he's very well armoured and... Well, brute wyverns in general are very resilient, I suppose you could say. Oh god. Getting away from that shit. That's good to know, Paul. I didn't know that about Russian. Oh god, no, 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 no. Bloody stop it. I've used a lot of potions in this particular hunt. Therefore, my play has been kind of subpar. Oh, stop it. So I'm going to aim to break the fists again. I do find them to be pretty useful to be broken if you are trying to get Brachydios stuff. Get away. 2 feints, that's not good. And Momonga is apologizing, well, not that you can see it, but Momonga is apologizing for the fact that he upswung me before, which is fine. Cap? Yeah, we'll go for a capture, definitely. Not capturable yet, however. I'm just not really in a position to type on my keyboard right now, like, in-game, so... going to not do that. I have to play pretty seriously right now. I'm not going to allow us to actually fail. The way in which I'm going to play seriously is I'm going to try and deal as much damage as I can within a short space of time. Have this guy be within, like, capturable health as soon as possible so that we can get this done. You got Mordred's aiming for the tail as well. That's cool. Of course, having Rock Steady is a really good skill with this particular armor set. I'm very happy with the talisman that I do have for Edgemaster. Oh god. Well, there we go. Flinched him out of it. I do not have my blade charged. I'm going to do a spin attack just to get that up. Oh. Oh, missed him. Of course, that's one annoying thing about the dual blades. It's all very close range, so oftentimes the monster can just move out of your range. And that's one thing that I don't like about the dual blades. I feel that with the sword and shield I can easily adjust, whereas with the dual blades, adjustments are not quite so easy. So... he's leaving. Oh god. Whenever he sort of moves away from me, I expect that attack that he did just then, where he sort of digs his head in and pulls it up and attacks me with that sort of long-range blasting business. Which is not a fun aspect to this fight. Is he going for a capture? I've got no idea if he's capturable or not. I wouldn't think so. He's probably close though. Yeah, he's pre-tranking now. I think he just threw 3 of them. Maybe relax with the tranks, buddy. See, his pre-tranking is going to wear off at this rate, so I might help. I'm going to throw 1, and then I'm going to attack him in the trap to try and get the health down. Did someone, like, I think that was a poison smoke bomb that I saw. Also, good job with cutting the tail, because that's going to give me a gem chance. But again, I'm not entirely focused on getting a gem right now. Get away. Ugh. Just got Falcon punched. I'm not going to use a Mega Potion. I've used too many of those in this hunt. I'm definitely a little bit worried for this... Oh, there we go. I'm going to go and capture him now, and then I'll go and carve the tail. See how I can fucking type even though there's a loading screen, like... No problem, man. Oh, this is a problem. I can get the trap down, I think. There we go. Alright, get ready to trank. I'm not interested in it. Can you not waste your fucking trap? Between you and me... Obviously, it's better if I use the fucking trap so you can save your materials. Use your brain. Anyway. Lo and behold, ladies and gentlemen, the game where communication is most simple and easy, we still cannot actually capture after clearly saying we're capturing, but anyway. Monster Hunter players. What can I say? We'll see what we get from the tail. Hopefully something good. It's funny because you would expect to get a tail when you carve a tail, obviously, but that's not how it works in Monster Hunter, so... Oh dear. I've not really been monitoring my appearance here. I suppose I look fine. yeah. If I didn't look fine, then it's a bit too late to say that I don't look fine. I'm 50 minutes into this live stream, so... What do we got? I'm just going to take everything and... See how I have a stack of 99 of Brachydios Cortexes? That is why I'm not going to send them into my box. And we're going to sell that. And we're also going to sell the stuff we have in our inventory when it comes to Cortexes. It's only Cortexes that we have 99 of, so... I don't think I can sell from my... Okay, so what we're going to do... A new stack has been created, so we'll sell it from there. Oh, we've got a new stack of slog bones. That is not the thing that's going to be allowed. I do not need that many slog bones. How many do I have? I think I've 199. Or however many it's going to be. Oh, there we go. Cool. So, we're going to leave slog bones at 2 stacks. That's the plan. Actually, I might monitor my other materials. So we'll remove for that. The bones is what I wanted to look at. I've got... like, if I've got too many stacks of... Okay, so hard bones I've only got... Obviously I've gone through these before, yeah. I kept slog bones to 2 stacks because they're rarity 8, so... Okay, well they've obviously been managed already, so that's a good thing. I think I had like 6 stacks of hard bones or something ridiculous like that, so yeah, that's been managed already. Not sure what we're hunting next, but I do believe that was a key quest. Actually, I thought that was an urgent. Maybe not. But anyway, once again, I'm happy that there are people playing this game. And I've talked about before the fact that this is probably the best Monster Hunter game, while trying to be really objective about it. One more thing to add to the list of positives about this game. This is the high rank Alatreon, whatever. It'll still be entertaining to watch. So, one positive again to add to this game's list of positives is the fact that the online servers have been supported for so long. This game came out in 2016. What am I talking about? 2013, sorry. Yeah, 2016. Anyway. What I was going to say is that it came out 6 years ago. So, yeah. Sorry, actually, it's coming to, I think it's been a full 6 years. I was going to say it's coming to 6 years, but I think it's been the full... When did it come out? I think it was April of 2013, so that would be 6 years by now. So that's interesting. And they have still been supporting the game, so that's a really good thing. The hell am I equipping for Alatreon? I don't like going Blade Master with Alatreon anymore. I'm not interested in that. So... it's a matter of what I want to go in terms of Elemental. I don't know, this is ridiculous. This auto-moderation is giving me the shit, so I need to... Pretty much whenever someone uses bad language in the YouTube chat, it holds it for review. It's really annoying. I'm sure that there is a way to fix that, but I just don't know what it is right now. I'm going to equip my Pierce set, probably. Give him a fast Alatreon hunt. Why not? I have gone Pierce gunning against Alatreon while recording live before, but I'm going to do it again just for the sake of getting it done quickly. I'm pretty sure the last Alatreon that I did on camera was G rank Alatreon, but this is high rank, so this is going to be even faster, basically. Don't put it away, for God's sake. I wanted to actually sort my stuff in my inventory. Momonga's saying, oh boy, this gonna be hell. Not really, it's only high rank. Relax, buddy. Do I have large husks? Why the hell do I have large husks? What was I combining that needed large husks? Dragon S, that's what it was. Because I was thinking it wasn't Crag, because I don't have a Crag set anymore. Well, I remembered, basically. Alright, so this is going to be a pretty quick hunt as long as these guys don't die. So, that would suck, obviously. I don't know, autocorrect is probably... Well, it's not autocorrect, it's just, like... auto-moderation. What am I buying? I'm getting some... pierce shots, and I will, of course, bring combinations for those as well. You never know how poorly this hunt's going to go, so yes, I will be prepared with combination materials. I need, pin tuner, of which I don't have as many. I'll have to buy some more soon. Was it Bird Wyvern Fang? I think so. Wherever those may be. Here we go. Or was it Claw? No, there are no Bird Wyvern Claws. Do excuse me. But, I had it in my head that there were Bird Wyvern Claws, but there actually aren't, so... I don't know, maybe I'm going insane. Who knows? I'm just gonna eat, and then we will be ready to go. Do excuse my throat, seriously. I am not in the best way right now. Heroics, yeah, we'll do a heroics run. That actually wouldn't be too difficult, but I'm not going to do that. We'll do Crazy Lucky Cat. More Zenny. Throat is dying. Just had to blow my nose, and I'm sick of, like... There's no reason why I wouldn't mute for that, because it's kind of gross, but... Anyway. I think we are all ready to go. Huskberries. Almost forgot. So I should actually inspect what these guys are using, just to see if it's actually good enough for Alatreon. So we've got the Undertaker, which is not good enough. None of this is good enough. Dios Blade Plus, what can I say? Alright, and that guy's using the, I believe it's the high rank Brachydios hammer, and he does not have any skills on his armor set, so that's kind of bad. Hi Epi, welcome to the live stream. We are doing Alatreon, however, it's only high ranks, so yeah. Here I am going yeah again. I've got no idea where this has come from, seriously. It's this weird habit that I've suddenly developed today, and yeah, who knows? Who knows? But yeah, I'll be pierce gunning again. And also do excuse the voice. I've talked about it before, I'm not going to reiterate, but yeah, do excuse the voice. Oh dear. Alright, quickly drink the drink, because if you don't drink at that point, you'll sort of get flinched by him looking around. You get discovered, and what am I doing? Don't waste a Mega Potion, please. Anyway. Oh, the sensitivity of the gun in this game is really different to what I'm used to. Holy crap. Oh yeah, another thing that I wanted to talk about was the HDMI cable for my... oh, don't... no, I knew he was going to get me with his head. Oh god, again I have to fucking show your stupid comment, Paul. Oh, fuck. Look, at least for now, try not to use bad language, because like every fucking second I have to show your comment. Anyway. I have to change it. I have to remember to try and look through my auto moderation settings and have it so that comments are not held for review because they say arse or something like that. Fucking YouTube. Anyway. Ugh. God, I'm playing terribly. And I don't find Alatreon to be a pest anymore. I used to, but that was back when I was playing Tribe. Alright, we're going to dive through that. And, yeah, I'm playing like a piece of shit right now. Actually, generally, I'm playing like a piece of shit. I'm playing like shit would be better to say. But, today has not been a good Monster Hunter day for me. I've not been playing well at all. I've been playing damn horrendously, actually. But, this has been one of my worst performances, yeah, we'll say, against Alatreon in recent years, so we're actually going to not play like shit. Someone's trying to flash bomb an Alatreon in 3 Ultimate, ha 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 ha. Not going to work, my friend. It is possible, but it's freaking hard. I've seen it be done. It's freaking hard. So, yeah, not recommended. It's a waste of flash bombs, basically. No, 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 no. This is why we have a Evade Extender. Oh, fuck. I was distracted by the chat. Yeah, this is in the YouTube chat. I almost got killed because I keep on reading the chats, so... Not that that's your fault. Don't think that that's your fault. That's my decision to do that, so... I don't know how long this quest is going to take. I would guess around 10 minutes. Not much more than 10 minutes anyway. The binder's ready to use. I'd like to use that. No, 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 no. See, I'm playing so badly today that Alatreon's actually making me concerned about my safety. Anybody got good aim? It's not the good aim, it's the good timing that you need. I guess I'll do it. Or Mordred can go and do it if he wants. I don't really care. Don't you dare drop him there. I swear to God. Don't you fucking dare. You and I are both super far away. Let Momonga come here. Let Isabel come here. You have got no idea. You are clueless. Literally no fucking idea. That's why I should have done it. See, look, Momonga has not even been able to get a single hit in there. Then again, he's not even trying to get to the monster that much. Anyway. Suddenly noticed that you can't talk without swearing. That's fine. It's just that only I will be able to read what you say, basically. Because I'm not... During this hunt, I'm not going to show any comments because that's just going to be a nightmare. Oh dear. But yeah, when I'm hunting with people in this game, I do get often annoyed by things that they do. Like terrible ballista binding. You know, you need to take advantage of all the people in the room when you have a monster in a position where they are vulnerable. It's like trapping a monster when 2 of the people aren't in the room. It's like, what are you doing? Wait until everyone's here first. It's just fucking pointless. You've wasted a trap. So, yeah, that's the situation. Before using any of my combination materials, I'm going to use all of my shots first and foremost. Because, who knows, it might be overkill to use pin tuner here. I'm not too sure. Needless to say, I'm doing the most damage in the room, and I don't know if that's going to mean that the quest will go quickly, or if it will not take a shitload of time. A shitlong? What? Sometimes I wonder if I'm speaking English, you know. Maybe I'm speaking my own special language. Curse like a salty sailor, that's a good one. Yeah, this monster is making me swear because I'm playing like garbage. And if you're playing like shit, this monster's gonna punish you out of all of them. So... And my play has indeed been rather shit, so... That is a thing. Next time that I do fight Alatreon on camera, I will use something different to this Pierce set, because I'm pretty sure this is the second time, or maybe even the third time I've done this on camera with a Pierce set now. And for those who may have actually watched those recordings, I don't really want it to be too boring for them, so... English. Ugh. I kind of want to collect some mulberries, but it might be a bit dangerous. Let's do it anyway. I'm kind of hitting it home that you shouldn't be afraid when this guy's dropping icicles. It's not quite a White Fatalis lightning rain. He comes down really fast. Once again, getting used to the sensitivity of the guns in this game, in terms of the viewing when you aim down. It's different to what I'm used to. It's much... it's different in Portable Third, Freedom Unite, 4 Ultimate to this game, so... And even across all of those, they're all different as well to each other, but this is probably the lowest sensitivity of them all, I think. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, you just have to get used to it. Low sensitivity can make you more accurate, but... got a noisy bird outside. Oh god, I rolled away from a thing into another thing, which is kind of lovely. Temptation to max potion, temptation to max potion, what should I do? Let's not, I should be alright, he says before he dies. Yeah, his ice does nothing. Because I remember back in the Tri days, people used to always run around trying to avoid it, and I was just sort of like crawling, literally crawling, like crouching on the ground and moving slightly so that I crawl. And then I'd just do one forward roll if an icicle came after me. But anyway. Oh god. I'm gonna whip it out and not get hit by his stupid horns. But yeah, gunning Alatreon is much better for me. I find his claw attack to be very annoying, and I find it easier to get out of the way of his charging when I'm going gunner as well. So, gunning is the way. I have not light bow gunned an Alatreon in a long time. That might be fun to do. Whoa, you just did a binder at a good time. I'm astounded. Alrighty. Don't really want to go into PS1. Let's combine. No, 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 no! Can you fucking not? I did a stupid melee attack because I'm hitting the wrong frickin' buttons, because it changes in every fucking Monster Hunter game when it comes to bringing up the menu. It's goddamn annoying. I'm max potioning, if max potioning is a verb, which it's not, but anyway. God, I'm annoyed. So, we're going to combine for Pierce level 3. Just so that we're doing more damage to this thing. There we go. Not in any way impressed with my performance in this hunt. I am reaping the benefits of Challenger at the moment, which is good. Oh, there is a tail cut. Mordred, if anything, is good at cutting tails with his sword. So, I'll give him that much. Don't come after me, mate. No, you bloody don't. Of course, a benefit to not using elemental weapons in this hunt is that Dragon Blight's not going to affect you at all, so... Yeah, I'm not going to heal to remove myself of that. Bow in Oblivion is really fun, Paul, so it shouldn't be a surprise that you don't mind using bow in Oblivion. But I haven't played Oblivion in a long time, so... Got some background noise. Isabel fainted. That's alright. That's the first death that we've had. Which is pretty decent, considering the team. Oh dear. This Alatreon should have died already, to be honest. But, considering the team, I suppose not. Or maybe it would be more accurate to say that I would have liked for the Alatreon to have been dead already, but... Can't have everything. Here we go, this is a good pierce opportunity, right down the neck. But I missed a little bit. Uh-oh. Damn it, I rolled in the wrong direction, but I was very lucky. He decided to breathe on the spot. Sometimes he doesn't do that. In fact, most of the time he doesn't do that. So that was very good. Oh, fuck. Yeah, longsword is the best weapon type to cut tails, but I would say that greatsword probably does a lot of cutting damage. Like, more so than anything else, so... Yeah. I find longsword to be much better for cutting tails because it has long reach. Okay, Mordred has, I think... Well, apart from the fact that Momonga's not even here. What the fuck is he doing? Alatreon's in the air, mate. You have to wait until he's on the ground to go over there. Like, what are you doing? This monster is not difficult, but you're going to make it difficult if you do dumb shit like that. Anyway, well, there you go. That's a dead Alatreon. So fortunately it didn't take as long as I thought. So that's a good thing. Momonga says, neat. Thanks for helping by standing over there. Ugh. I didn't really almost have a death. When you're going gun and you get hit, you're technically almost dying, so that's just what playing with a gun is like. So... especially against Alatreon. I'm not going to have space for these tails, but I'm going to make space. I'm going to get rid of this Might Seed, I don't really need that. I don't necessarily need this stuff, I don't think, but I'm getting it anyway because I'm an item hoarder. You do see a lot of people of high hunter ranks not bothering when it comes to carving things. I'm not one of those people because I always want to hoard the monster materials, so... What have we got? Rushard? Cool. May as well take that stuff. Some skeets. And we'll sell the rest. What do we got? Rusted hammer. It says that I own 3 of them. Let's get a 4th one. Don't sell it, Christ. Center box. God, I have not appraised something in the eval box for a long time. I call it the eval box. It's the evaluation box. They call it eval for short. I'm not going to call it the eval box. That's just annoying. I call it the evil box. It's a new word. But yeah, I completely forgot that I needed to, like, highlight it and go send to box because it has been so long since I've done that. Momonga says that was awesome and spelled awesome wrong. But anyway. Of course it was awesome. If you decided to 3-man that, that would have been a 20-minute hunt at the least, probably, given your team, so I'm glad that I can make it a bit shorter for you. What have we got next? Have you fucking posted again? Good. So it's a G rank. Whatchamacallit? Sand Barrioff. Got a VE ticket. Ugh. Don't mention the fact that I'm hungry, Paul. You've just made me even hungrier. God damn it. Okay, so What do I want to use here? Do I have an ice longsword? I feel like using longsword for some reason. I should have a nice longsword. There it is. Glacial Diva. I haven't used this in a long time. I guess we'll go with this set. I don't use this set often, but... it's not necessarily the best set in the world. It's just something a little bit different. You can see it's kind of interesting, but anyway. It's a bit of fun. I'm going to try and upgrade the set. I don't think I have it fully upgraded. No, I do. Good to know. Had it in my head that I didn't have it fully upgraded. You can see that the pink part of my helmet does not work with this set at all, but that's because it's part of my sort of pink Escadora set, so anyway. From behind, this looks like a really cool set in terms of the colours, but once I turn to the front, it's like, oh, pink. Wolverine and his claws, I don't know. That sounds familiar, Paul. Oh dear. I'm probably going to stream for another hour. So I've been streaming for about an hour and 16 minutes. I was thinking maybe I'd do a 3-hour stream, but no. Too hungry for that shit. Bring food with you on the live stream. No. I'm not going to eat in front of you guys. Not that I'm a messy eater or anything, it's just that it feels weird. One guy who appeared randomly in one of my... what are you posting? Hello? Here we go. If I could possibly type. Am I fucking retarded? Now, I could leave my keyboard on my lap, but I'm not used to that anymore. What do you mean, okay? I said Plesioth. No. After the Christ! Speak English. Anyway, so... great, I have to change my fucking... I didn't mean next as in... I meant next as in after your fucking quest. Christ. Whatever. Misunderstanding. Anyway, what am I using? Plesioth? We'll go Lance. Not because I feel like I need to shield Plesioth, it's just because I only use Lance underwater and nothing else. I refuse to use anything else. Oh, I still don't have this fully upgraded. Fuck, I'm gonna use it anyway. It's probably better for this quest than... I'm really not impressed that I don't have this fully upgraded. I need one diamond dynamo for this. And I just can't fucking get it. The Nether Terracontia. It's a lot better. It's actually not amazingly better, now that I look at it. But still, pisses me off. I love how it looks, and I really want a dynamo. That's actually the only thing I really care about in this game right now, getting laggy dynamos. How was this black magic achieved, Epi? This black magic was achieved by this being the best fucking Monster Hunter game for communication ever. I'm using the same USB keyboard. I'm not going to show it to you because it's just a shitty little old Logitech keyboard, and it's also wired and I can't bring it in front of the camera, but because it's not long enough. But I'm using the same USB keyboard that I used in Try. In Try, if you have a USB keyboard connected, all you need to do is start typing, and it comes up. You press escape to get rid of it. You can press escape at any time to get rid of what you've typed. And you can press enter at any time to send what you've typed. You can even type during loading screens in a quest, not just in the quest in general. During a fucking loading screen, you can keep typing. You can be typing before going into a loading screen, enter a loading screen, and still be typing, because the whole typing interface is completely separate to the game's loading sequence. So, Communication in this game is on point. And you've got these miserable bastards playing the 3DS version of this game. I'm just thinking, you deserve to have a shit experience, sorry. But anyway. So much time wasted. How could you never know this? This has been a thing since Try. I understand some people didn't know about it in Try, but by the time you were in this game, it made a lot more of a difference in Try, though. Because in Try, the option that you had to type outside of doing this was the terrible on-screen keyboard. Here, at least you have the Wii U gamepad keyboard. That is a lot better. But, yeah. I cannot even tell you how amazing it was to first connect this very same keyboard into my Wii while playing Try back in 2010, and just being able to freely type to people. That was amazing. I couldn't stop talking to people. It was hilarious. Like, I remember the first quest that I did was the shark quest to get the shark lance. I went in there and I was just typing, like the whole quest. I might have killed 2 sharks or something. Just spending the whole time chatting, and no one was really responding to me either because I don't think they were using keyboards. But yeah. It's a shame that you never played Try, because it was the best game in terms of an online community that this series has ever had. So, that is a shame, and I feel sorry for you. But, not to like put you down in any way at all, but I genuinely feel sorry for you in that you never experienced that. Because it was something else. Amazing. I'm just gonna blow my nose, I'll be back. But yeah, Try was the game. Oh, look at that. This was what you'd be using in Try. The High Acrus Lance. I don't think the High Acrus Lance was the last upgrade in Try, though. No, it wasn't. It was, can't remember the name of it, though. It might have been called the Lagiacrus Lance, you know. Because they did that a lot in Try. The final upgrade would just be, like, a really generic name. They did that with the Gen Moran hammer. It was called the Gen Moran hammer. So, that was pretty funny. I'm currently using a lance, Paul. But it does look like a giant blade. I do love this thing. You can see it's got a really long handle, because it's a lance, as I said. You see the giant shield, that's how you know it's a lance. So, it would be funny if you had something like this for a sword and shield, like this massive sword and this massive shield. That would be pretty funny. But it would look ridiculous because the sword would be going through the ground and all of this, so. But if you had a sword and shield with this kind of range, it would be pretty amazing. I don't know what these two guys are doing, but whatever. And here I was saying before that these guys try to get ready for quests much sooner than other people who played this game, and clearly that's not the case. All the Monster Hunter games have the weapon B in the left hand. All of them. Because the idea is that you shield the right hand, so I don't know. Not sure what these guys are doing, but anyway. I should have compared this lance in its current form to the whatever it's called. The Maelstrom, I think it's called. The Diamoralis lance. Just stats-wise. I'm assuming the fully upgraded Diamoralis lance would be better than this one. But the idea is that Plesioth is weaker to thunder than he is fire. I believe that the elemental weaknesses between green and regular are pretty much the same. So... Really? Well, that's crazy, Epidemic. Because, like, I mean, it's Frontier, so I'm not entirely surprised, but that's kind of... That's ridiculous. You'd think they'd... I don't know. Capcom are crazy. Why would they do that? Because if you're going to have a weapon that doesn't even operate according to the conventions of the weapon type, like, just don't have it be so frickin' long. Anything longer than the skyscraper is unnecessary. You do not need anything longer than that. It's ridiculous. Almost the size of a fucking building. I can picture that. How is it compared to the skyscraper? Is it like another 50% of the size, another 100%? Like, what are we talking here? Because that's... Anything longer than the skyscraper is completely ridiculous, in my opinion. Alright, my manga's back. I know when someone loads into this area because I hear my Wii U make a noise. Because it's actually loading him into the area, so... If you can find out the name of that lance, let me know, because I want to get a picture of that. Just to see how ridiculous it is. That's crazy. Celts used to have spears 5 to 9 meters in length. Yeah, that's true, but... That's not... This is a video game. Alright, that was a long time to actually get ready for the next quest. I don't know why it took that long, but it did. So, let's get moving. Come on, man. I said I'd be recording for another hour. I didn't want to do 2 quests in an hour. I wanted to do more than that. More dread. No, that's not how the name is spelt, but thank you. There's no need to say his name. Are you 10? Like, are you 10? You keep us waiting for like 15 minutes and you want to have a big old cry when he's not ready to go immediately. Like, shut up and wait. So, Isabelle and Mordred are friends, but Momonga is like another person who happens to be the same rank playing with them. That's good to know. So, because you can't see the chat, Isabelle said that Mordred's having some problems with his controller. I can vouch for that. He is indeed having some problems with his controller. Oh. Come on, man. When you're ready. Oh, I can't do any gestures when I've been disconnected. Shit. Guess I'll have to rejoin. Yeah, he does have an Anubis head. I would assume that that was internet connection related. I don't believe that I was actually physically disconnected. That's one thing that I don't like about this game. You can't see the difference between disconnecting from the room as a result of an internet problem and when someone kicks you, you're just disconnected. So, it's not technically incorrect, it would just be nice to be able to differentiate that. Oh, he turned off his fucking Wii, so that is a thing that just happened. Oh. Oh! Just when I was talking about needing Abyssal Lagiacrus, whatever it's called, dynamos, I've got a guy doing Rathalos and Abyssal Lagi. That's crazy. So I'm definitely down for some of that. Are you actually away? Like, what are you doing? I like that set. He's running Dragon, for sure. Definitely running Dragon. But the Illuminator is a better Dragon weapon, as far as I'm concerned, so... whatever. I'll whip it out, too. I'll get my Dragon gun set. It's the best thing for Abyssal. We can two-man Abyssal like you wouldn't believe if both of us are running dragon weapons. Like dragon guns, sorry. Where is it? It's called Drag Gun, I think. There it is. Dragon Gun. There we go. I hope he's not actually away. Please don't be away. Look, I don't mind waiting personally. It's just that I'm doing a live stream, so I'd like to have this get started as soon as possible. I'll give him 3 minutes. What can I discuss while I'm here? Not too sure. I've pretty much discussed everything that I wanted to discuss in this video. I gave a few updates in regards to like what's happening with the channel. And also what I'm doing in Monster Hunter in general. Will I do another recording of this game soon after? Maybe. But I do feel like I want to record Portable Third and Freedom Unite more. But, we'll see. What I would love to do is record 4 Ultimate live. That would be great. But it's just not that easy. Because you actually have to find someone to play with to start with, but, anyway. As I said, 4 Ultimate will generally be done in the Live Hunts format. I tried to record some 4 Ultimate last night, but I was coughing like an idiot and couldn't do anything, so... I don't have a Discord group that I would give you, Paul, but I can give you my Discord name. Guess I'll do that now. It would end up being in the chat. Don't necessarily want to give my Discord to anyone, but but yeah, just shoot me a message if you want. I'll remove that from the chat in a minute. This guy is... Oh, we've got Diane. I can hunt with her, maybe. What's your hunter rank? I can't actually see my, Oh. Oh. Christ. So... I don't know what this person's thinking of doing, but... if he wants to, or he or she wants to join for Abyssal, it's not going to work out too well. Look, if this guy doesn't come back soon, I'm just going to leave, because I don't have the time to do this. I'm just going to go now. I'm pissed off. It annoys me. Like, stay close to your TV so you can actually see when someone joins. I've done that many times before. I have put up a room, and I've done something else. That's normal when you're playing this game with not many people. But... just, like, have some means to actually... Oh, Mordred's back. Here we go. Actually, I should have changed to the lightning stuff. God, this has been a bit of a waste of time, hasn't it? Anyway. It's been a long pause. What are you doing? Are you cycling quests? I'll just equip what I had equipped before. I'll just type to him. Oh dear. So, Lance, that's what we were doing. I'm not impressed with this downtime. This is not really what I aim for when it comes to these recordings, but anyway. The Maelstrom has a lot more element, of course, but it has considerably less physical, lots of sharpness. I'd say they're almost equal in terms of damage output. Although that sharpness is really good on the Maelstrom. Maybe it would do more damage. Assuming that we had a monster that was equally weak to fire and thunder, I would say that the Maelstrom would be better than this. What are we doing? Christ! Oh, fuck. I'm just not in the mood for this. I want to hunt. That's why I'm live streaming. I'm not live streaming to go on a fucking harvest tour. I'm asking what this is for. Christ. Are you kidding me? I'm not here to do. He wants to get Meldspar ore. Why not Plesioth, is what I'm going to ask. What makes you think that I'm going to do some fucking gathering quest? I'm getting pissed off because I've just been sitting here for like 20 minutes trying to get into a hunt. And this guy wants to do some fucking gathering quest. I'm gone if you don't fucking put up Plesioth. I'm gone. And if there's nothing else to hunt, I will end the live stream. Because I'm not putting up with that kind of excessive downtime. It's annoying. Alright, you can do it by yourself then. It doesn't make sense that you didn't just, you know... You were posting that quest before. Just do it while you've got someone to hunt with. Seriously, don't be a retard. Imagine having a passworded room. Okay. There is hardly anyone playing this game anymore. Okay? And you're gonna put passworded rooms up. Imagine being such a cockwanker that you're gonna put passworded rooms when there's like max 30 people playing at any given time in this game these days. Imagine that. Yeah, I've got your thing, your Discord thing. Oh, Christ. People piss me off. Well. I want to get Meldspar. Do it some other fucking time. I don't know. It's not with me. I don't necessarily care about this guy's room. He's, like, low rank, but... This I would have liked to have joined, but... It's so annoying. Anyway. I think that's it, guys. This guy, unless he is back, which he won't be, because he's an idiot and creates a room and just fucks off somewhere else, like, that's not going to help anyone, but, cockwanker. Of course it's a word. Wanking is the act of sodomization, so therefore you can sodomize a cock, so you're a cockwanker. Anyway, this is just... Well, no, sorry, that's not true at all. Sodomizing is engaging in a sexual act with something that isn't naturally designed to be used in a sexual act. So, anal, for example. Wanking is instead like doing this, right? So, cockwanker is pretty... Anyway. Sodomy isn't necessarily anal sex, but... You found one of the lances? Oh, it doesn't have an English name. Okay. Well, I'll stick that into Google then. Oh, he's back. Holy shit balls. Ugh. Now that he's talked to me, I might be able to get into a quest within the next 20 minutes from now. I'm surprised you're still here, Epidemic. This has been a snooze fest. Not that that's what I wanted, but anyway. I take no pleasure in presenting a snooze fest to you guys, but there's not much I can do at this point. Gondorf. 92, I think it was. I can only barely see the gamepad from here. Yeah, 92. I've got good eyes. But hey, that'd be cool. If we can, I'm gonna ask if we're doing Abyssal. We don't have to do the glitch, I'm not necessarily hell-bent on that. If this guy just says hi there and then never talks, never moves, I'm gonna get pissed off. He just asked me if I have a light bowgun set. I'm not even gonna answer that question. Like, fuck off. Anyway, I'm so friendly, aren't I? But really, like, don't ask me if I've got a light bowgun set. I'm just confirming if we're actually, like, doing this. He said Wrath and Abyssal, so... Seeing maybe he wanted to do Rathalos first. Yeah, Frontier is ridiculous, Epi. I don't know what the hell they're thinking half the time, but... That's why I'm not necessarily stoked on... For example... 5th generation in the portable... Or on portable team. Let's say, for instance, the next mainline Switch game is like Frontier. I'm not necessarily interested in that. That is not something that I want, so... Let's go, mate. His set is technically better than mine, because he has Challenger +2. But my set's also pretty damn fine. Let's do this shit, man. Emperor of the Abyss, that's the one with... Oh. That's the one that has more health. He has to go and do something, I think. Cool. So, I'm going to get things set up for... a... Abyssal Laggy. It took a little bit of time to get ready, but... shit's going down. I'm going to bring fire as well, which should be in my inventory, is it? Yes. Yep. And we're going to bring large husks and dragon fell berries, I believe. Or is it's not dragon toadstool, is it? No, it's not. Bone husk L. Cool. I'm happy that we actually got the opportunity to do this. So this is the Abyssal with more health and higher chance of dropping dynamos. So that's pretty damn cool. So pretty much what I'm going to do is... They have a rubber duck outfit. Oh my god. Even the head, like you can literally just be a rubber duck. That would be pretty ridiculous. This guy had a gunner set, and he's just whipped out a fucking greatsword for Abyssal Laggy. I don't know what he's thinking. Anyway. Whatever floats his boat. Is he going to say something? I don't know if we're doing the glitch or what. I suppose he wants to do the glitch because he just said this won't work, he needs a light bowgun. Most people don't want to do the glitch anymore. Like, people aren't interested in that. So... What hunter rank is this guy? 361, we're about the same. I've barely played this game in 3 years, though. He might be the same. I want a rubber duck outfit. Waiting for this guy to respond is like waiting for paint to dry. But, come on. Getting the Arshan stuff is really annoying in this game, though. It's easier to get it in Portable Third than here. Really hate the Arshan stuff. I don't have any of it here. Hexclamation. Which is the Morales heavy bowgun. Gondorf is asking if that will be fine. Of course, that's a heavy bowgun, but... Oh, Christ. There's a server where 5 to 7 people just sit there all day in rubber duck outfits letting people take screenshots. Sounds like Japan. I don't really know what power-up is having a problem with. You can solo an Abyssal pretty easily with a dragon gun set like this. Oh, Christ. You've literally... This guy... This guy has just traded someone who is perfectly capable as a member of the quest for Diane, who's worse. Imbecile. You've got 2 people running dragon guns on an Abyssal Lagiacrus. Doesn't matter if he's got extra health or not. Irrelevant. We're going to be powerhouses here, completely shitting on this monster, and he doesn't want to let a greatsword person come in, doesn't want to confirm whether or not we're doing the glitch, which would be a scenario where using a greatsword is not ideal. Fair enough. But, yeah, I think she just got fucking kicked. It's just 2-man, don't be a ballsack about it. Come on. I've just been sitting here for the last 25 fucking minutes, something like that, to get into a hunt, and this guy's being a nightmare. Let's go. He can speak English, he's just not. I asked him if we're doing the glitch, that's important information. I don't need to do the glitch. I'm just trying to get clarification. Because if we're not, it's fine if he uses the greatsword. But he's not fucking here anymore. Because this guy effectively kicked him out. Yeah, waiting while hungry. I'm waiting for this guy to stop being a stuck-up clown. I'm just gonna ready up and see what he does. I don't even know if he's here. Like, what's he doing? I'll bring combinations for fire stuff as well. Oh, fuck me dead. Anyway, do I have huskberries? I think I do, yes. Alright, catch you later, Paul. Thanks for joining. So, yes, I do have stuff for combinations. What about like normal shots and pierce shots and whatever else? This thing shoots pierce, I think. It rappers class level 1 apparently. Not that I really care. What are we shooting? Pierce level 3. I guess we'll bring some pierce 3. Can't shoot that. Those pierce shots will do. Let's go. Christ. He's still standing there not saying a word. Welcome to 3rd gen online hunting. Paul says hi to the Twitch guys, of which there is only one. And I don't know why he's still here. Thanks for sticking around, Epidemic. I'm just showing you what I'm saying. A 2-litre bottle of Dr. Pepper. Have fun with your diabetes. We don't have Dr. Pepper here at all. Oh, we do, sort of. Really weird places sell it, but I had it once. It was average. Welcome to Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate in a nutshell. So fun. Oh yeah. Oh whoops. We're gonna get some oxygen supplies. Oh sorry, air filter. That's what I have. There's oxygen supply, air filter, all sorts of different things. I use air filters generally. Let's fucking go, mate. You're going to be sitting here until the server's shut down. If you want to get a group of like 3 light bow gunners at this point. Wake up. You cannot English anymore. Well, that's a problem. Don't worry, I have problems Englishing myself half the time. As has been clearly demonstrated in this live stream at the very least. Maybe this guy's desire is for me to put a bullet in my head. Maybe that's what he's after. I want to ask, why are you randomly disappearing? Like, let's go. He has no concern for me, and the fact that I have to sit here waiting for him. No concern. At least I'd like to think he has no concern. The more and more time passes, the more and more I'm going to get pissed off. Like, you're going to see a real pissed off Doomlink in this live stream in the next 5 minutes, I can assure you right now. The downtime is one thing. Yes, that pisses me off. But this guy is a real nightmare. Oh, he's back. After randomly fucking disappearing. Why can't we? What do you mean? What? is my answer to that. I'm scared to leave this floating like I did before, but I'm just going to make sure that you can read the chat. Oh, his staggers. You haven't said whether or not because if we're doing the glitch, we're not going to have a problem as far as I'm concerned. And let's just two-man the regular one. Like, I wouldn't have a problem with getting a good team together. I like to wait for a good team. But there's no one that we're waiting for at this point. There's like hardly anyone playing. We're going to two-man the regular one, and I'm glad that he's not stupid enough to actually go, no, I'm only doing the event. The point is, Epi, he doesn't want to... I think he wants to, like, get the timing down properly. When it comes to the staggers, and he's worried that 2 dragon guns are not going to be enough to get his staggers rolling properly. I'm thinking, well, what more do you want? Like, he's asking for the world, and like, there's like 10 people playing the fucking game. Like, just let's try and not be retarded, please, if we can. Might bring another max potion, because why not? Let's get moving. Might keep the keyboard on my lap. And we'll get moving. I think. He's probably just checking his inventory. I do not have the patience to get the Arshan set, but if I were to do that, I'd be able to make some pretty damn good gunner sets with it. I do have it in portable third, but as I said before, it's much easier to get there. Okay. Just going to... I'm not in the right position right now. What's the... I've forgotten the actual... Okay, it's right deviation. So with 2 of us, this thing is going to die pretty quickly. Is he going to... Yeah, he's going to continue towards me. Which is whatever. I'll need to heal momentarily. This is a bad start, obviously, but that's... I haven't done this in a long frickin' time. Alright, so... Combine my shots... Yeah, this is not a good start right now, but that's alright. I'll excuse the fact that it has been a long time. There we go, we got the stagger off on there. Gonna get closer just to make sure I get all my shots in. Cool, now we're on the stagger. So this is what I meant in terms of the timing with the staggers. If we can just get him constantly staggering, that's the ideal scenario. I believe that breaking the horns is a good way to get dynamos as well. It's interesting how he was talking about light bowgun, not even specifically dragon, just light bowgun in general. And just using light bowgun is not enough to get good staggers off on him. Abyssal Lagi. Dragon specifically is what you want. Gondorf came back apparently. Well, if we can do this nice and quickly, We'll, I'm not the best position, by the way. Have to go to fire now. Out of dragon. I'm gonna go up to where he is. Have to try and get, I'd like to get the back broken, but... God, my accuracy is in the bin right now. Please get flinched. There we go. Just going for the chest right now. I think that is the elemental weak point. It's for maximum damage here. Didn't flinch there. Well, that's a shame. It'd be cool if you hopped on Epi. Maybe some other time when I'm playing this game. It'd be cool if we could hunt together. Oh god. That's not really what I wanted. We're both kind of in a bad way right now. We have the horns broken, which is the ideal scenario. I think he does head flinches, is that how it works? Do we want to aim for the head specifically to flinch him? It's not too sure. Oh god. It's aiming for him, fortunately. Oh god, he would go. Get out of there. It's really risky. That has a long range, by the way. Longer than it may appear. Again. Anyway, I'm going to keep hunting Abyssal because I really do want a Dynamo. That's kind of an important thing for me. Oh god. I'm banking way too much on flinches, I don't know why. Obviously, Abyssal is not everyone's favourite monster for pretty clear reasons. It's an underwater-only fight, so it's not like a regular Laggy where you can sort of get him on land occasionally, and it's not like an Ivory, which is pretty much always on land. It's underwater only, because it's in this area, so where you normally would fight Brachydios, which I do like. Be nice to break the shell shockers there. Or, as they're called anyway. As a break. There we go, got another flinch. And that is a dead Abyssal. Took a little bit longer than we should have had it take, but that's alright. With the horns broken, I'm thinking we're going to have a better chance to get dynamos generally, so... Nice work, everybody. Yeah, there's fucking 2 of us, mate. I don't need shards. It's funny, if I carve a dynamo, I'm going to have to replace something in my inventory, but I am not really banking on carving dynamos at this point. Yeah, that's right. Lance is fine underwater, but anything else is just garbage, as far as I'm concerned. I don't like gunning because of the different critical distances. They're much, much shorter. And, yeah. All the other weapons are just slow and shitty, and Longsword loses one of its overhead swings. It's just, really bad. Not a fan at all. Not my thing. No dynamo, but that's alright. Got a hard horn. I do have a lot of stuff in my inventory when it comes to this monster, so I can take a flail. Alrighty. And I'll sell the rest. It'll be good for money anyway. So, I'm just going to get a drink and take care of something momentarily. What are you posting? What the fuck are you doing? You clueless motherfucker. Jesus Christ. Anyway, I'm just going to tell them BRB, and I will also BRB. And I'm back. So, hopefully Power Up doesn't have a big old cry about Gondorf having a heavy bowgun. Don't know why he would have a problem with that. I'm assuming the Hexclamation can use dragon shots. If it can, then that will definitely help a lot, so... we'll see how that goes. But for now, even with 2 people, it's going to be pretty fine. I don't know what the hell Alex thinks he's doing. Gondorf is ready. He decided to leave before, but he came back. I can't even laugh. Look at this. Talk about... oh my fucking god. Talk about being bitter. Gondorf is trying to slight Power Up by joining the room and doing Alex's quest instead. Imagine that. Oh my god. Anyway. Anyway, let's go. Oh, I have not set up for the hunt at all. Hold on. That would have been a disaster. Anyway. It's like, imagine being so moronic. I need to sell this stuff once I put it in, by the way. But yeah, imagine being that moronic that you would actually do that. And not maliciously. It looks like he hasn't done it maliciously. He's like, I'll be back soon. It's like, no, that's not how that works. If some dickhead has randomly come into the room posting his own quest that is in no way related to the room name. Okay, say the room says Wrath, so maybe Rathian, Pink Rathian. Okay, that's alright. But the host clearly has his own fucking quest on the board. So you do that quest, don't you? Yeah. If you don't want to do that quest, fuck off. But instead, player number 4, let's kill him with only dragon if we can. Why would we... so what? Fuck me dead. Anyway, so I'd like to kill him with only dragon, but I don't have that much dragon stuff. There's only so much I can shoot. And that's not me. That's the game deciding to not let me have much dragon. So let's not try. Okay, so get some flaming shots. I didn't even use all of my flaming shots, so I don't even know if both of us can only use dragon to kill it. Like, is that enough dragon to even succeed? I've got no idea. I got a message from someone. Alex said is not good. I know it's not. It doesn't matter. Just kick him from the room. Of course it's not good. Doesn't mean you just let them do their own quest in your room. That means no one else can join. It's not Freedom 1. Good lord. I don't even know if I ate. Did I eat? Probably not. I think I ate, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Alright, let's go. Sorry. Oh, that just really distracted me. Like, the stupidity of that distracted me completely, so... Anyway. Let's go. Like, wake up. I'm sorry, I just... Maybe some of you think that's unfriendly of me to react in that way, but come on. What astounds me is that Gondorf did not do that maliciously. I'm thinking, like, how can you not do that maliciously? Clearly, that other fucking guy was not doing a quest that was appropriate for the room, clearly, like... And yet you joined it and departed with him. To not do that maliciously, you would have to be, like, damn near mentally retarded, so... Alright. I think we're doing a little better this time. Oh, I don't know, Epi. Like, 3 Ultimate has had retards like that playing from day 1. So... Monster Hunter etiquette disappeared in this game. It existed more strongly in Tri. Alright, let's try and get the head there. I think it's head flinching that does it. Alright, let's do it. Of course, that range business is really annoying. Isn't it funny? We get the flinch and he's not even there to shoot. So, I mean... We're not going to be killing him with only Dragon, put it that way. Oh, that still got me. Bastard. I need to make sure that I'm getting peak performance here. Oh, bastard! Shit, that was so close. I actually rolled in a direction that I didn't intend to roll in, so that was a thing. Please stop, you stupid creature. I absolutely hate Abyssal sometimes. So annoying. Temptation to use Max Potion. Oof. I'm astounded that despite being Thunder Blighted, I did not get Dizzy. That is a surprise. Anyway. I need to heal up, man. What are you doing? How is it that you keep... Why didn't you even try to take advantage of that? You chose not to shoot. If you were combining, then you're picking a really bad time to get your flinches off. That time was unavoidable because, anyway. I'm not in the best position right now, but that's alright. Maybe the head is actually elementally weak to Dragon. Didn't really think about that, but it's possible. I've got 1 more to shoot. Alright. So, if it's not dead now, then we're not going to be able to kill it with only Dragon. Like, I don't know how he wants to do that, but there's only a limited amount of Dragon ammunition you can have, so... Yeah, it's not going to happen. Unless he's... Like, you can't combine for Dragonfell berries, can you? I don't believe so. But anyway. Laggy's going after him, so I just got slapped. Oh, that was dangerous of me. I need to get that peak performance happening again. That's what's going to speed this up the most. That bit of extra damage can make a difference. Disappearing rooms in 4U. Yeah, I know, Dragonfells are only a harvest thing. I was just trying to work out why he wants to try and kill with Dragon Shots. If we didn't do it the first time, how are we going to do it the second time? We can only carry a certain number of things, so... Yeah, I don't know what the fuck he's going on about, but anyway. Maybe he's just dumb. I don't know. He died. So, at this point I just need to play smart, because it's just me by myself, so... I'm gonna sheathe and be sure to get out of his way. Gonna need to make use of sheathing, basically. To fight him here. Then you sort of unsheathe to... a bit far away, but anyway. This stupid thing. So, they're about to cap their Rathalos, I guess. Alright, and then you just want to keep rolling to the left with this guy. And I just got caught on his hitbox. Bastard. Very annoying. That's alright. But yeah, rolling to the left is the way to go. You want to go closer to the head. The body is the actual hitbox there. Of course, the range of elemental shots is even shorter when it comes to underwater combat, so... He's storing dragon shots up his ass. Of course, it would be great if we had teammates to give us dragon shots, but that's not happening. Getting shit on my phone. Oh, it's from Discord. It's annoying. I think we're doing worse this time, possibly. Because he died, it's gonna make this take longer anyway, so yeah, I think we are. Oh, tail, fucking stupid thing. I'm wasting my time trying to get to peak performance every time. It's like really annoying. Don't know what Alex is reacting to. He's going, wow. That's my line. That's my reaction when you actually like posted the quest. Alrighty. So, healing for peak performance, bit of a waste of time. And his dying was a bit of a waste of time as well, but anyway. Who's messaging me on Discord? People. That's who. Would love a dynamo around now. I think once I get a single dynamo, that'll be like the last time I fight Abyssal. I'm so sick of this monster. I've fought him way too much. I didn't actually check to see what I was carving. I was kind of hoping to see a dynamo in my inventory, but that was not a thing. So, that's a shame. Peak performance is pretty decent. I use it a lot with Elemental, but yeah, it just gives you a little bit of a damage boost. It's not like the sort of damage boost you'd get from Challenger Plus 2 or anything like that, but it's decent. I have 198 Monster Slug Bones, which is 2 stacks of 99. Alrighty. Getting some experience at the very least, or HRP I should say, which is always good. Happy to get more of that. But anyway, I'm the only one in this room who doesn't have like a away indicator. Like, if you're gonna use an away indicator, at least update the fucking thing. Like, that's why I don't use those indicators. It's because I would always forget to update it, so yeah, it didn't really happen. Anyway. I guess I'll get some more husks. Because why not? Get more dragon shots. And probably buy more fire as well. I would like to do the event with a good team. That would be great. I'd be very happy to do that. But it's not going to happen because these two fucking retards, I'll call them, are in a quest not doing what we're doing. And, yeah. Best we can do is regular. This will probably be my last hunt, because I don't want to subject you guys to too much of the same monster. It's already been an hour since I said I'll record for 1 more hour, so I'm pretty fine with ending it here. Oh, am I actually ready? No, I'm sorry, fuck. It's just, it's not very clear when you exit out of a ready up sequence. I'll give myself some more mega potions. Alrighty. Let's get moving. Or not. When you're ready. But yeah, if I was really dead set on getting dynamos, maybe I'd allocate a day of just soloing Abyssal Lagi. Oh, item sets. I've never really used those. I just go old school. I need to play some Generations Ultimate, but, yeah. I've explained why I haven't been doing that. And it's a bit of a shame, but anyway. Let's go, please. I was just worried that maybe he was going to wait for those other two, maybe kick them and then try to get more people. This will be my last quest because I don't really want to hunt the same thing repeatedly anyway, even for myself. I'll get that last dynamo eventually. I've got the dual blades fully upgraded. I've got the longsword fully upgraded, light bow gun fully upgraded, switch axe fully upgraded. Do I have the gun lance? Don't think so. What else am I missing? I've got the sword and shield fully upgraded. I've got the great sword fully upgraded. I'm pretty sure I have everything, just not the lance, fully upgraded. So I'm pretty sure that last dynamo is all I need. I've got pieces of the armor, which I'm sure... Oh, fuck me. Alright, let's go. Oh god, he's so annoying. There's the biggest cock block right there. Oh, I hope I'm not in your way. That did not work so well. Already got broken horns. That's nice. I think it is a head flinching sort of thing. Could be wrong though. I think it's better to be like almost point blank range with this. I'm pretty sure there is not a range factor when it comes to elemental shots, and even then, the closer range you are, I think underwater the better, so... Yeah, that's a thing. Here you go. Yeah, it's not a head flinch. Good to know. It's just the head happens to be kind of the closest thing, so... Oh, missed a bunch of those shots. That's a big problem. Because Dragon does a lot of damage, so if you miss shots there, it's a lot of damage lost, so... Oh. Did I get all 3 shots off there? I'm not sure. Anyway. I've lost my peak performance. Not quite at peak performance, unfortunately. Gondorf left, because he's a cockbag. Alright. That's the killer, right there. That kills you. You can't do anything. What am I going to do? He hits me the first time, I'm flinched. I can't sheathe my weapon and do like a long dive fast enough to get out of the way of that. Like, that's a killer right there. It's fucking annoying. You know what's even more fucking annoying? Using 2 max potions in 1 hunt. That is fucking annoying. I'll have an energy drink. Anyway. Pretty frustrating. Alex left as well. You know what I have to say to the both of you? With all my honesty and deepest heartfelt feelings to the both of you. Anyway. Alright, let's get fire on the go. Let's try to finish this nice and quickly. If we can. Which we probably can't. Get out of the way. Fuck. Ugh. Annoying fight. Annoying fight. So I'm pretty ready to get that last dynamo and never hunt this thing again. At least not for a long time. Although before this point I really hadn't hunted him for a while. I did 1 hunt on camera where a guy like cheated and like 2-shot him, but that was a thing. Oh god. Get out of the way. I did like a down evasion, which was really weird. I'd like to break the back, that would be good for dynamos, I think. But I keep hitting them arms instead, which isn't quite what I want. Oh, he fainted. Hopefully we can kill him soon. Stop it. Oh, tail, tail, tail. The tail is really rough. I don't like it at all. In the event we were to fail... Oh god, not the follow-up. Oh, Frost. Okay, here's a deal. If Frost is good, like high level, I'll stick around, I'll keep streaming, and we'll do the event. 3-man with 3 guns. 3 dragon guns, more specifically. That's if he's good. He might not be. But if he is, then maybe we'll go for it. I think that would be worthwhile. So, we'll do that. This is dangerous. I don't want to do this. I worry because... Oh, shit. Just got caught on that fucking thing. Rolled in the wrong direction. Alright, we both need to get our shots out. I need to watch out for a follow-up. Yeah, there's a follow-up. But he's not coming after me. At least not accurately. Gonna top up my health. Not quite enough to get peak performance though. Oh Christ. No follow-up on that one. So annoying. Stop swimming around. Just because you're a monster that swims in the water doesn't mean you can just swim all the time. There we go, got the chest, which is alright. Please die. This guy's still shooting dragon! What the fuck is he doing? God. That's really bad. I think we're getting worse and worse with every hunt. Seriously. It's amazing. Please die, creature. Get out of there, no head. Nightmare. Alright. I just want to get in there and do the damage. Because I think he's close. Oh, did I get the back? Yes. Very nice. If I can get the back and the horns, I think that is good dynamo chance in the rewards. I think the most dynamos I've ever gotten have been from the tail. But if I can get a good reward chance as well, then that's good. Polly is here too. Please don't die. Do I have life powders? I think I do. No, not in my gunner set. Not in my gunner set. Heal, man. Max potion it. Good boy. Please die. I think he's close. I'm not going to shoot again. That would have been dangerous had I done that. To the left, to the left, to the left. Shit. We won't fail it. We can do it. Look out, man. Ooh, that was so close to hitting me. It wouldn't have killed me, but it would have been really fucking annoying for my healing. And I would have been wasting more time healing instead of shooting him. Oh, not again. I absolutely hate this. Like, I can't get out of the way of it. He's got all of the power. I'm this powerless underwater hunter who can't do anything. That's what it feels like when you're hunting this thing. This creature is born to hunt in the water. I'm not. Oh no. Didn't come after me though. Look at this. This is definitely the worst we've done by far. It's getting worse each time. I'm not going to blame someone for that though. At least we didn't fail. We were close, but we did not fail. But I think this is the best dynamo chance thus far. I believe it is possible to carve a dynamo from the body, but it is the least chance of all, to my knowledge. I only need one more dynamo. Please, game. Don't leave the fucking... You dickhead! We just fucking finished it. I was too busy being elated that we finished it. We're done. You fucking ballsack. Anyway, so, whatever. Christ. Okay. See these two, Frost and Polly? Anyway. Fuck the both of them. Fucking idiots. Anyway. Like, it tells you whether or not the person's on the fucking quest before you join. If you don't want to sit here and wait for someone who's on a quest, don't fucking join. Go and do something else. Bloody assholes. Anyway. What a waste. I would have said immediately that we were done with the quest, but I was too busy thinking about the dynamo chance, which is something I didn't get. I did not get a dynamo. Anyway. That's a shame. It's like, for what? We're here now. Could have just waited. Anyway. I'm gonna sell this stuff, and if no one comes, then I'm gone. That'll be it for the live stream. Hold on, what am I doing? I'm missing max potion. That's what it was. And I think that's it. I'll give it 1 minute, and if no one comes, then that'll be all for me. I'm not too happy that each hunt got worse as we went on. I don't know if the second one was better than the first, but this one definitely was terrible, so yeah. I think that's it. No one else is coming. For now. Yes, I can wait. I wouldn't mind waiting. It's just I'm hungry. I haven't eaten today. It's 2 in the fucking afternoon. And yeah, I've already been streaming for 2 hours and 30 minutes, so I think we're pretty good. Anyway, thank you all for watching. This has been the Doomlink livestream. Thank you for Epidemic Shots for joining the livestream on Twitch again. It's good to see you. And I will catch you all when I'm next live streaming. I don't know if I'll do 3 Ultimate again next. Probably not. But what I'm thinking is not having so much time pass between this live stream and the next time I do 3 Ultimate. Because last time I think it was Random Hunts Part 3, I think was the last time I did 3 Ultimates. So I'm not going to have so much time pass this time around. So we're going to not do that. I didn't even say goodbye to him because, I don't know, he gave me the shits a little bit, but probably because I was being stupid half the time. Like, sometimes I get a little bit irrational when it comes to being annoyed with people in Monster Hunter, but anyway, he gave me the shits a little bit, so anyway, I thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all later. Bye-bye.